Welcome to the Rock, Paper, Scissors Owl Kit. I recommend watching the video ahead a bit and then pausing it to come back and catch up. Take a look at your products in your kit, set everything aside. We're going to start with your white paint, snip the corner off the bag, put in 3 separate sections on your plate, and then you're going to grab your largest brush, which is the foam brush, cover the entire canvas in white paint. If it feels thick, add a little bit of water on your brush and smooth it out. Second step is to cut the tip off your black paint bag. We're going to add a little bit of black to this canvas and mix it on the canvas to turn our background gray. One small dot onto the brush, spread it out, and keep brushing up and down until you get the color gray that you like. You're going to want to dry after this step. You can set it aside or you can grab a hairdryer, which is what we do. Next, you're going to take your owl template, give it a light trace. You just need to be able to see the outline. Now with your white paint, I like to start by going on the outline of the owl, but you're going to cover the entire owl shape that we just traced. Again, if your paint isn't covering well, if it seems too thick, add a little bit of water. You shouldn't need much. My paint seems to be drying pretty quickly, so every once in a while I might grab the tiniest dip of water onto my brush. You don't need to dry after this step because we are going to go straight in with our brown paint. You'll notice you have a dark brown, which we're going to use to make a light brown, but we also are going to go in with a little bit of dark brown in a couple minutes. So grab some of the white paint separately. We're going to mix off to the side until you get a light brown that you like. You could go straight in with a dark brown. This is where it's fun to make it your own. I'm going to start by just framing the face and then framing the wings. If it's helpful, just refer to your image that was on the front of your kit to see where the brown is going to be for the face and the wings. This is also where I just recommend just watch ahead a little bit and then rewind your video. I'm going to fill it all in with light brown first, and then without washing my brush, I'll go directly back to the darker brown to just give the dabs of the feathered look. Give some more eyebrows, do the lines under the eyes. Now this is where just have fun. Take a few minutes. You can blend if you want. You can add more. If your brown isn't showing up as dark as you want it, that's because the paint's wet. You could dry your owl and then come back and add dark paint and it'll show much bolder versus blending in. But take your time, try different strokes until you're happy with how much brown feathers your owl has.
For each painting step after we're finished with the brown, you'll want to make sure to clean your brush after each color.
And now you'll want to make sure to give it a good dry. All right, our next step is I'm going to draw some rough circle eyes. If you're not great at circles like I am, grab a quarter, trace your quarter, Now you're going to come in with your black paint and just very slowly and carefully paint in that circle. Now let's make a little gray for the feet and the eyelashes. Mix white and a small amount of black together until you like the color. Add a couple toes. If you want, you can try using the blunt end of your paintbrush, almost like a pencil. Play around with it, see if you like it. I'm just showing you the two different examples here. Using the same blunt end, I'm going to try to do the eyelashes like this. You can use the tip of your brush. It might be easier to just wipe your brush off on a paper towel if you want to use the correct end of the brush so you can get a cleaner edge, but just go till you like the way it looks. Now we're going to use our blunt end of the brush, give it a wipe first, and make these cute little dots on the eyes. Now for the coral paint, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze the green paint. We're going to make the owl's beak and the flowers. Just give a small V, make it a little triangle. Now I'm going to make 3 round flowers. No rhyme or reason. I'm dabbing in a circle. It's so easy. You can't do this step wrong. Just make 3 blobs. Let's add a little white just for fun right on top. Now come in with your green. We're just going to add some leaves. Leaves, twiggy kind of shapes. There's no wrong way to do this. Just go very slow so that you don't accidentally, make a giant leaf that's going to cover the eye or something. Once you get your leaves the shape that you like, you can add a little bit of brown to them to make them look a little more realistic. But just keep going. Now let's do a totally different shape. Here's my little bit of brown. Alright, now I'm just going to go in and add some black dots in the center of the flowers, again with the blunt end of my paintbrush. Make sure every time you're switching colors like this, that just give it a wipe on a paper towel or something. Just keep adding little dots, just for fun. Now we need to give it a good dry. We're going to come back with our glue. I like to dump out my little shell pieces. Just dab however many dots of glue that you want. These are going to look like more feathers on the belly. You could use the extras to put up above the eyes if you want. You could put them in the wings. Now we're just going to dab circles around our flowers. Pour the glass directly onto the flowers. The glue is going to grab onto the pieces that you want around your flowers. Tip it over, give it a gentle shake off. What's not on the glue is going to fall. You'll notice some of it has traveled to the center of the flowers. It's so easy. Grab a pencil, something, and scooch them around to reveal the center of your flowers. And we're all done. Thanks for painting with us. Bye.